one every now and again. Keep you on your toes, brother.
Huff's only play. This is now his 12th minute as he squares up for the three, and he gets that one to go.
This is reminiscent of the first matchup where there were long stretches, 3 minutes, sometimes more, where NC State was able to hold Virginia without a made field goal. And
he's going to be a very good player, Bob. You don't really realize this. This kid is going to be a very good inside player. Comes from a family with great basketball tradition out of Georgia. And I'm telling you, he is definitely, mark my words, you watch his improvement next year. Plays hard. There he is trying to come back out, challenge the shooter with it late.
But it's Casey Morcell, Trey Murphy, all those guys 0 for 1. So if Coach Capel can keep Jay Huff.
That they've done, or just a pure hustle advantage?
Well, I think driving the ball to the basket, forcing Virginia to help out, and then attacking the boards. That's what the key has been.
Huff gets the look he likes from the top of the key.
Thus far early on, it's worked out pretty well.
Usher has 10 of Georgia Tech's 17. And the Yellow Jackets buzzing. They're on a 12-2 run right now. Huff's trying to cut into it, and he does. Lines up. Take a look at the week ahead. Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here on the ACC Network. 5 seconds. Huff triggers a three and hits it. Jay.
But having to play against Virginia in this test when you're coming off of such a long break is really not in the favor of Brad Brownell. He knows how difficult it is to play against this team when you're in rhythm, and Clemson was definitely in rhythm before.
That could affect their depth a little bit, and let's see what their game wind looks like, having not played in 9 days. Very limited practice time.
Wilson backs in. Huff takes it away. On the floor, ACC tournament. It was the dramatic OT win over Syracuse. So the Cavaliers have had a dramatic march on the floor in addition to what they've overcome off the floor. Rejected. Huff from behind.
From Durham, North Carolina.
We've seen Trey Murphy do a lot more of that as the season's gone along, attacking the basket, not making Kihei Clark the only playmaker on the floor.
Bateman, the freshman, guarding Boeheim. Defense considered his strength, and there's Huff to block it.
They are playing very free to start this game.
Well, Tony Bennett told us last night he thought his team played very well. Jim Boeheim said, I don't think it was as bad as the score indicated. It was 81-58. Huff scores on the... Well, it's 3 fouls on Huff, so that's a huge call. And at the other end now, McCoy quite physical on Gary. He's tangled up behind Dolajai. Little pick and roll. Guerrier blocked by Huff.
Samuelson has to play both ends because what Virginia likes to do with Murphy is right there. Put him on the elbow, isolate him one-on-one, and use his length and strength.
Jones 2 all-time at KFC Young Centers. Davis goes to the bench.
They have.
And another block there by Huff as he whips it down.
A Pac win, not a Virginia loss.
Although I still do have questions about the one meal thing. We'll settle that off the air. We've got Florida State Miami coming up next. That game just about to get underway here on ACC Network. Tough game
of getting pressure on that shot. And a couple of them for Matthew Hurt have been in and out. You know, you're expecting him to go in, but not much has gone in the second half. Duke shooting under 30%. Virginia 43%. That's about as easy as it gets.
Wow.
With a defender flying at him, just poised and completing it.
And tied yet again. Clark up top.
25 points in that ball game, and North Carolina wound up with a win. But you'd have to think Sean
State's had 5 games come off the schedule because of COVID causes. And we're told that in both instances it was a false positive test that triggered the stoppage. There's another double.
That's Huff. Huff
making mark. But it's Casey Morcell, Trey Murphy, all those guys 0 for 1. So if Coach Capel can keep Jay Huff
that they've done, or just a pure hustle advantage? Well, I think driving the ball to the basket, forcing Virginia to help out, and then attacking the boards, that's what the key has been.
Huff gets a look he likes from the top of the key.
He made 29 threes coming into this game.
Huff. Yeah.